So now we're recording. So anyway, I wanted to tell you, if you were to decide to join our team, we have an upline coach that is a 15-star diamond coach. That's the highest rank you can be as a coach. And so obviously she knows what she's doing, and what she is doing has worked for her because she is at the highest rank possible. Has been very, very successful, and she and her a partner that she has in the business have created some really great training for you all. So obviously, if you were to sign up as a coach and you wanted to work this as a business, you would get some really great training on how to get started and what it takes to be a successful coach. So I just kind of want you to know up front that we would have that in place for you, and we would get that started right away. And obviously, like I said, it's something that works. She's at the top of the top. So that's pretty awesome. And I talk with her almost every day. So she's very, what's the word? Reachable, I guess. So really quickly, I just want to tell you there are a couple different kinds of coaches that we have within our team. And I know I mentioned in my welcome video that our Alive to Thrive team is made up of about 100 coaches, which seems like a lot, but there are several different kinds of coaches when it comes to that. There's the discount coach, and a discount coach is someone who signs up to be a coach and really just uses that membership for the coach discount, which is a 25% discount on anything you purchase. And it really makes a lot of sense if you're in love with Shakeology and you really want to keep going with it to be a discount coach, because you can save quite a bit of money doing that. We also have hobby coaches, and those a lot of times are people that maybe have a full-time job and are kind of working this on the side, maybe for a few extra $100 every month. And they really just are here because they love the accountability, they love the support and the family that we have as a team. And, if they make some money here or there, inviting people to join them in the groups, then that's great. So those are our hobby coaches. And then we have business building coaches. And those would be people like myself who try to grow a team and build this as a business and try to make a substantial income at it. So, I've been very successful over the past 2 years in creating a team, or shaping a team, I guess you would say, and coming to a point like right now where I'm making basically a part-time income on very, very part-time hours. So, and that's only going to continue to grow as our team grows. Tara, who's the 15-star coach I was mentioning, she was a teacher for 10 years and quit, or she says retired from teaching to be a full-time coach, and makes like quadruple what she used to make as a teacher. So there are lots of possibilities, and the awesome thing is that you get to decide where kind of on that spectrum you want to be in terms of the type of coach. And there's never any pressure from us to work the business or not. It's something that we determine with you up front and say, what kind of goals do you have as a new coach? What type of coach do you think you want to be? And then we help you get there. And then if down the road that goal changes, or you want to change from a discount coach to a business building coach, then we would be there for you to help you take that step and kind of guide you through the training and whatnot. So one thing I just want to say really quick before I open it up to the question and answer part is just that this doesn't even feel like work. Basically, what we get to do is have conversations with people, reconnect with people, and support them in living a healthier lifestyle. So basically, we're just chit-chatting with people. And like 99% of what we do is through social media. So it really is so much fun. You actually build relationships and friendships. Some of the ladies on my team, I didn't even know before we started together in a challenge group. So that's pretty cool to say that I've become friends with some people that without this experience, I never would have even met. So like I said, it doesn't even feel like work because it's so much fun. So, okay, what I'm going to do is unmute you all. So now you're unmuted. And now I'm just going to open it up to a question and answer session. As someone that is considering becoming a coach, I remember being in your position and having some reservations and just being curious about some different things. So we just kind of wanted to give you guys this opportunity to talk with us live and maybe hopefully get some of those questions answered. So does anyone have any questions?
I do.
Okay. Who are we speaking to?
This is Melissa Yamnitz.
Hi.
Hi. Is there a startup cost to do this or anything like that?
Well, that kind of depends a little bit. Becky, is Melissa here with you?
Yes.
Okay. So it basically depends on if you have purchased something in the past. Tell me what situation, Becky.
Melissa actually uses a ton of our workout programs already.
Okay.
But this is her very first time she's been in a group.
Oh,
so
okay.
She's just done everything on her own in the past.
Gotcha. That's right. Melissa, you and I had messaged a couple times. So now I remember.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So there are two ways to sign up. When you sign up as a coach, since it sounds like you already have quite a few programs at home already, if you want to sign up without making a purchase, then your sign up fee would be $40. And then there's a monthly fee of $15.95 to keep your coach membership. However, if you have bought a challenge pack from your coach, then that $40 fee would be waived.
So a challenge pack meaning a program?
Say that again?
Is a challenge pack meaning like a program or?
It's a program and Shakeology combined together. So I know that you are wanting or interested in the 22-minute hardcore program. And
Yes.
You could get that in a challenge pack with Shakeology. And if you did that, then the $40 is waived and you just pay your challenge pack price.
Right. And then like I said, there's the monthly fee of $15.95. But I will highlight that if any of you or your spouse is in the military or is a veteran, then that fee is completely waived. You don't have to pay the monthly fee. Does anybody else have any questions?
So since I'm doing the 22-minute hardcore right now, that doesn't go towards anything because I already bought it, right?
Right, unless you ordered it in a challenge pack.
Okay.
Right.
No, I didn't.
So you could either pay the $40 to sign on as a coach, or at the time that you sign on, you could buy a challenge pack, and then that fee would be waived. So basically, you're either paying the $40 towards the fee, or you're paying the $40 towards a program for yourself, So either way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And wouldn't you say, though, that most coaches, when they sign up, do a challenge pack just because, the more that you have in terms of products, the better you're going to serve your customers?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Most of it. So the challenge pack is the very best deal you're ever going to get on a program plus Shakeology, because Shakeology, it just depends. Sometimes challenge packs are on sale, and if they're on sale, then that is that's the best price you're ever going to get. Like Melissa, you're interested in the 22-minute hardcore. That's on sale right now, so that's like the best price you're ever going to get. So having a couple different programs and having knowledge on a few different programs is always a good thing.
And I'm going to jump into Kristen. Can you hear me? This is Heather.
Yes.
Okay. I have a new phone. It's being weird. So in regards to Melissa, who wanted the 22-minute hardcore challenge pack, it is on sale this month, but it also, this month only, comes with the sandbag. And as of March 31st, it still has free shipping right now. So it is a really good deal, too, on top of it being on sale. You get the sandbag and free shipping until March 31st only.
Yes, thank you. That's good to point out, for sure.
And the sandbag is pretty awesome.
And Tara said it's like $60 if you buy it on sound.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a really good deal.
Right. Usually the challenge packs that are on sale are like the program and the shakes, and that's it. So this month is pretty pretty awesome that they have that sandbag in there too. Does anybody have any more questions regarding coaching itself? Like any questions about the challenge groups, any questions about time management or anything like that? Okay.
I guess I'm kind of nervous about the time thing because I already have basically 3 other things that I have going on, like that require a lot of my time.
Uh-huh.
I don't have kids or anything, but like jobs. So if I just did it as like the hobby thing, that's definitely what I would do. So to make that beneficial for people that I know and for myself, like what would you say is a good timeline to give yourself per day to commit to it?
Mm-hmm. Well, what we kind of do is we work with you one-on-one. So your upline coach would work with you one-on-one to kind of determine what your financial goals are. And depending on what those financial goals are, we would make suggestions about how there are certain activities that we engage in as coaches to keep new business coming. And so we would make recommendations on how much of those vital behaviors you would need to be doing on a daily basis in order to be earning that income. And so it kind of depends on your goals. But I think in the beginning, like in general, when you're getting started and you're working on the training, I would say like an hour.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I know. I'll just kind of explain to you. This is Brittany. Whenever I started, I worked full time, and it was like going into the summer months with my fiance at the time, now husband, farming all the time, and I always was out there helping and everything like that. So I know that was a concern of mine. But what I did is I just started waking up maybe a little bit earlier, and I would take care of some of the things that I needed to do, and I would kind of break it up throughout the day. So I would maybe do like 15 minutes in the morning extra earlier, getting up and taking care of a few things. And then like I would just, instead of doing other things over my lunch break, I would kind of do a little bit of that. And that way it didn't take away then from the evening whenever I was helping him or, needing to help out or be out there. Or then whenever he did have free time, if it rained or something like that, we weren't taking away from that time. So he didn't feel like he was left out about that. I know that was one of my big concerns. I didn't want him to feel like he was losing out on my time. So I just kind of shifted around my daily activities that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that. You can definitely take the different tasks that you need to do every day as a coach and break them up throughout the day and kind of fit them into your schedule where you have cracks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Becky, do you want to touch on that at all? Becky is super duper busy right now. 2 jobs.
Yeah, I'm driving myself crazy, I think, with all the stuff I've committed to right now. But I have a full-time job, and I do have 2 children, and they're at the age where they're in every sport, and we're never home pretty much. But I've also had a part-time job for the past 10 years, just during tax season, which is now. So right now, and I've just started as a coach back in November. So I was really concerned about the time commitment with coaching. And I will say it's worked, but it's been a challenge just making, I guess, the time for it. I've had to kind of search for different ways to make it work. And what I've done is kind of what Brittany mentioned, and I have a little bit of time in my mornings. Depending on the day. I work over my lunch hour when I'm at tax season. And then, when I'm in the vehicle and my husband's driving, I do some stuff in the vehicle. And then I tell him when I get there, he will have my undivided attention. But, he knows I'm trying to grow the business. And so he's been very supportive. So it's definitely workable. You just have to find, the little cracks in your day to make it work. And I can honestly say, just from my own experience, I absolutely love it. And so I want to make it work. So I make a point of finding the time to do it. And you'll know once you get started if it's a passion of yours as well. And then you'll want to make it work as well.
Definitely. I agree.
Another thing that I just thought of, that I want to kind of not spiral into on that, but I guess just kind of with Becky talking about your passion, you kind of learn, not even learn, but you realize what's a priority to you, or what is more of a driving force of where you want to be in your life, I guess. And so you realize that you have all this mindless time that you're wasting doing other things. Like I've cut out, I used to love watching soap operas, and it's just like little things like that you just realize like it's not going anywhere for your life. So you cut it out and you make do, and you just, whenever you just love doing it and helping other people, it's not hard to find the time to make it work, is kind of, I guess, where I was going with that. Sorry.
And you want to do it, so it doesn't seem like work.
Yes, exactly. It's fun time to you. It's way more fun than whatever else you were doing originally.
Exactly.
Or your regular job.
Yeah, I've spent most of my day, we just traveled back from Kansas City, and I've been chatting with 2 friends that I've kind of lost touch with from back home, who are interested in joining a challenge group. I mean, and it's just really, for me, it's been like connecting and just to talk with your friends, and helping them at the same time, which is really kind of cool.
Yes, definitely. It totally, you guys are all very, very right on point, that it doesn't really feel like work. It's fun, and you get to connect with people that you maybe haven't talked to in a while. And it's just a lot of fun. So it doesn't really feel like work. And when it is your passion, when it's something that really find the time. Anybody else have any more questions before we kind of wrap things up? One thing I want to touch on really quick is something that I hear a lot from people, like I will invite them to join us in coaching, and they are really hesitant and say something to the effect of, I really think I would love coaching, and it's something I want to consider later because I'm not in the shape I want to be in yet. I get that all the time. And I just want to tell you guys that it doesn't have to be that way. You don't have to get into like your ideal shape before you become a coach. Honestly, when I started coaching, I had been a challenger in a challenge group for 5 weeks. And prior to that, I had given birth to baby number 3 like 2 months before that. So I was very much in the beginning of my journey in terms of health and fitness. I was nowhere near where I wanted to be. And I actually have pictures that show what I looked like when I started coaching compared to now. And it's amazing to see the difference and know that because I was coaching and because I was leading people in this journey, I myself felt the responsibility to stay on track and to be super on point with my workouts and my nutrition because I was leading those people. And so coaches do not have to be at their goal weight or in their goal shape in order to lead people in a challenge group. Because, in my opinion, if you're not where you want to be yet, first of all, number 1, that's okay. But number 2, it makes you relatable as a coach. If I were joining a challenge group with someone that had 6-pack abs and was really I would be intimidated. If I know that my coach is someone that has goals they're working towards too, that makes me feel more comfortable with that person. You see what I'm saying? So I don't want you guys to have that misconception that you need to be at some goal weight before you start coaching, because that's not the case. It was not the case for me at all. All right, so one last time, does anybody have any more questions before we kind of close things out? We are so, so happy that you guys joined us. Nobody? Okay. Well, thank you so much for jumping in, and for my husband's calling me. Hang on. He's out of town. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We really appreciate it, and we hope that you got some of your questions answered. It's been a fun little hangout and chat. So the last thing I just kind of want to leave you guys with is the idea of, when it comes to becoming a coach, I want you to ask yourself, what do you have to lose? Really, what do you have to lose? Think about it. So if you become a coach, you give this a try and see how it goes. At the very least, you're going to be reading some personal development every day to help get your mind in the right place and strengthen your mindset. You're going to be working out every day and be working on your nutrition. And so you're going to be healthier. You're going to feel more confident, maybe lose a little bit of weight if that's your goal, or just get into better shape, get more toned or whatever. And you're going to get to help people. I mean, that's like worst case scenario. That's what's going to happen. You know, like you really don't have anything to lose. And then like best case scenario, this turns out to be like your jam, and you just like roll with it and do awesome, and you know, end up earning some money in the process of helping people and getting fit or losing weight and feeling more confident and working on your own mindset. So I honestly think that, you know, first of all, I think anybody could do this, because we can teach you the different tools that you need to use to be successful. And I think that anybody that puts their mind to it and is driven can be a successful coach. So what do you have to lose? I don't think you have anything to lose except for, you know, surrounding yourself by an awesome community and working on yourself and helping others at the same time. So thank you guys all so much for hopping on. We really appreciate it, and we hope this has helped you. And we are looking forward to rounding out the group tomorrow. And then I'm going to give everyone like probably all day Saturday to kind of catch up on the posts in the group. And then Sunday, I will announce the winner of the 2 prizes. Sound good? All right, you guys, have a good evening. Thanks so much.
Thanks, you too.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.